In the land of Israel there lived a man named Elkanah, a faithful man from the hill country of Ephraim. Elkanah had two wives, Peninnah, who had children, and Hannah, who had none. Though Elkanah loved Hannah dearly, her heart was heavy with sorrow because the Lord had closed her womb. Every year Elkanah and his family traveled to Shiloh, the holy place where they offered sacrifices to the Lord. But year after year Peninnah would provoke Hannah, taunting her for being childless. Hannah's heart was full of anguish, and she could not find comfort, even though her husband Elkanah would ask, "Why are you weeping, Hannah? Am I not more to you than 10 sons?" One day, in deep pain and sorrow, Hannah went to the Lord's temple and prayed. She wept bitterly before the Lord and made a vow. "Lord Almighty, if you will only look on your servant's misery and give me a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor will ever touch his head." While Hannah was praying silently, her lips moved, but no sound came out. Seeing this, the priest Eli thought she was drunk. He said, "How long are you going to stay drunk? Put away your wine." But Hannah replied, "Not so, my lord. I am a woman deeply troubled. I have been praying here out of great anguish and grief." Eli, understanding her plea, blessed her, saying, "Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant what you have asked of him." Hannah left with peace in her heart, trusting that God had heard her prayer. In due time the Lord remembered Hannah, and she conceived. She gave birth to a son and named him Samuel, saying, "Because I asked the Lord for him." Hannah's heart was filled with joy and gratitude as her prayer had been answered. When Samuel was weaned, Hannah kept her promise to the Lord. She brought him to Eli at the temple in Shiloh and said, "I prayed for this child, and the Lord has granted me what I asked of him. So now I give him to the Lord. For his whole life he will be dedicated to the Lord." And there Hannah's heart was at peace, knowing she had fulfilled her vow.